What it do, la, gang. What it do, y'all? So I'm back, okay? I'm sitting here, I'm about to start on the set of nails. But y'all, I put my video out earlier, okay? Just giving my thoughts and opinion about the situation with Strong Mama Chrissy, this and that, okay? I gave y'all two different sides. I gave y'all a side of me being a reactor. Let me turn this camera a little bit. Just hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. I gave y'all, we're gonna do it like that, okay? Okay, so bear with me, okay? Make sure ain't nothing in the way. It's papers. So I had came on and I had did a reaction, basically giving two sides, okay? I gave my side of me, you know, as being a reactor, okay? And a reactor is just somebody to get on here and review videos and give your thought and opinion on it. That's it, okay? Reactor title. And I also gave my, I don't like the camera like this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we back. Cause you know what, y'all? Bear with me. I really want to talk to y'all, so I don't feel right talking that way. So, and then I came on and I gave a reaction of just shit. Not in reaction mode, okay? Being in somebody else's shoes, okay? That's how I gave my reaction today. Because, know it or not, shit, you have to put yourself in people's shoes sometimes, okay? It does, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. With reacting, for one thing that I know, you can get caught up in that bullshit and you can get caught up in it in the wrong way, okay? In the wrong way of not seeing nobody else for what they doing, what they got going, okay? Just not. You know, you seeing yourself as, I'm a reactor and boom, 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 okay? And the more people give you like, oh, okay, you go harder and harder each time, okay? So for me, I like to pull myself out that mode, okay? Put myself in people's shoes. And that's where I have to go and question myself and say, okay, so if this was me, okay, would I want somebody to be trying to dox me? Hell fuck no. Because for one, that's not why I'm on here. For two, if it's something that I want you to know, I'll tell you. Everything else that's outside of the YouTube streets that I am not putting on here, that I'm not saying to y'all, why the fuck are you worried about it? Right or wrong, okay? You have to put yourself in those situations, okay? So anyways, I put my video out, y'all. And so I've been in the comments, like I was reading, I was this and that. So I came across this comment that this person was saying the same thing that actually crossed my mind after I put out the video. I put out the video and then I thought to myself, because y'all know, I said, oh, I think she just got on here and you know, Olivia's doing this and she just jumped in, probably want a piece of the attention. I'm not going to take that away, y'all, because even though they may act like they don't want it, it's still in there, okay? But now I'm going to say, when she said that her house was broken into the week before, the screen was off in the back. She did say she filed a police report. She did say that. Okay, and then she turned around and then she came on this time. And this time she did not file a police report yet, which like I said, is make sense. Why would you go to live before filing a report? Okay, that's what I said. I think I'll file a police report first before going live. Now, I think the only reason that she did bring it out too was because if that had already happened and then she noticed, okay, there is a reactor and this reactor is putting my shit on display. Click up 2 and 2. It all makes sense, don't it? Okay. So when I said the dots, you put them dots back, those dots are connecting, okay? That's what I wanted to say. But I also want to say this, okay? There's a lot of people in the YouTube streets that sometimes reacting goes too far, okay? And I seen one comment says, damn, you know, it's not like you're a news reporter. No, you're not. Okay? I think when you getting on here, and these are my thoughts and my opinions, okay? When you getting on here and you talking about somebody, it should be about what you put out, okay? Now, what I said today for both of these ladies, JJ and Strong Mommy, like, hey, you don't know that there's somebody out there that know y'all, okay? Not know y'all, but it's in the same loop as y'all, okay? Same loop as y'all, them been in the same places as y'all, okay? But see, I don't bring that out here because at the end of the day, it has absolutely nothing to do with me. But what I can do is throw hints to say, hey, watch yourself. It's not always a reactor or this and that. There's a lot of people watching, okay? But what I think is wrong, and I said it, is anybody trying to go beyond of what they put out, okay? If you think about it, and I'm just being honest, there's a lot of people that have bashed Strong Mommy Chrissy, okay? Bashed her, okay? Dragged her. At the end of the day, I would say this. If you do not like a person so much, you don't like a person so much, you do not like them, right? At the end of the day, and it sounds like I'm kind of talking to myself, so I'm talking to y'all, but I'm listening to myself, okay? So, yeah. Why would you go the extra fucking mile, okay? The extra mile. I'm not talking about just reacting to what they put out. I mean, that's fine. But go the extra mile trying to get deeper and more information on this person, okay? And also do that when at the end of the day, all the shit that is with you, all the shit that is around you, okay? And all the shit that is dealing with you, supposed to be fucking good and fucking great, okay? Everything is good and great. I ain't wanting for shit. I'm living better than all of them, okay? So why am I so desperate, okay, to go over and beyond to find out shit about somebody or go over and beyond to get somebody fucking doxxed to bring this shit out? For what? Because even though if she have not revamped or however she is, or if she is still the same as she was before, it makes you no fucking different. Do you understand? Even though that you have different and you trying to put out different and stay different, it still puts you in that same situation as her, okay? Because it shows how low you will go just to do somebody fucking dirty for a fucking click or a fucking view. Okay? So that means sometimes when we get on here and talk about the other mommies, like shit, they selling their fucking soul to YouTube for the clicks and the views and this and that. Then what are you doing? Same fucking thing, just a different fucking category. Same thing, okay? Same thing. But then the person asks, why is nobody saying nothing to the reactor? You know why? Because this is the reaction sector. Okay? Everybody that supports that person right now that's up under her channel, why should they go against the fucking grain? Why should they speak up and say any fucking thing? Because they support that shit. Do you understand? Okay? They're not going to see the wrong for what it is because they support it. Now, when I speak and I say, and I always tell you, right is right, wrong is wrong, okay? Sometimes as me reacting, and I like to throw myself in there because I react. I have react on JJ. I have said, I have done, okay? But I'm going to show you sometimes you can get caught up and you can also get caught up in your comments. You can get caught up in what everybody is saying. You can get caught up in what people are DMing you. You can get caught up in the emails that guess what? You get fucking sidetracked. You fucking lose yourself for a minute to not only me getting on here giving advice, but not only do that, but to say, but then you think, well, if I was her, okay? If I was her, I also go back to say, okay, I just put a reaction out on her. I'm not bashing, I'm not dragging, I'm not worried. But look at my come across. Look at what I'm giving. Then it takes some of y'all that come into my comments that's actually a sub to say, it's Lala, da-da-da, or it's Lala. You know what you giving right now, da-da-da. And that right there takes, I say, it takes Sometimes it takes people to say certain things for you to take a look at your fucking self, okay? Take a look at yourself. Take a look at what you're giving, okay? Take a look at how you're reacting because you can get lost in it. You can get caught in it, okay? Shit, you do that one read, you turn around and you bash again, okay? And you be like, well, hell yeah. It's just a repeating pattern. And with that pattern, that shit gets higher and higher. Then you find yourself caught up in the shit to where now, let's dox her, okay? Better yet, if not dox her, let's have somebody dox her, okay? Better yet, if I find this information, let me put this shit out here. Let me give it to everybody. But then that's where you don't put yourself in her shoes to where if there was somebody dealing with you, would you want them to put all your shit out here? Would you want them to put you and your family, okay? And I say that, you and your family in danger. You and your family at risk of anything because people are fucking crazy, okay? And the reason why I come back and I jumped on her because, see, the reaction that I put out earlier, okay, after putting that out and then sitting and thinking and dwelling, I had to come back on here and say what I'm saying right now, okay? The shit of it is, reactor or not, and that's why I said, I'm to the point I don't want to be entwined with this shit, okay? I try now to just react. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to read nobody. I don't want to do none of that. I don't, okay? Maybe whole living. I'm going to read that bitch. I don't like her. No, I'm just playing. I don't want to do that, okay? Even information that come to me, y'all, I don't put the shit out here. I remember that first time with that BAM situation, okay? How I had Strong Mama Chris picture of her house. Didn't show her address, but I showed the front. But then once I did that, I was like, why the fuck would I do that? Because would I want somebody to do that fucking shit to me? No, okay? And it's right. It's violations. Shit is wrong, okay? And that's just what it is. But when you ask the question of why is nobody going after the reactor? Why is nobody saying nothing? Because shit, if those are her subs and those are her people, they're not going to say shit to her. Okay. And you got a lot of people that's in this reactor sector. Okay. That does not like these women. They do not like these women. They do not like these women to why even if a reactor is wrong, they're not going to speak up on it, okay? But when you got the ones that say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I like them, but I don't like what they give. I don't like what they do, okay? You have the ones that can see different and try to reason with what the fuck they're giving. You understand? But not someone that try to go so far and so deep on it. You know what I mean? If I'm saying it right. So that's where I would say sometimes when you get on here and you say, oh, I don't care and I don't this. Are you sure? I mean, because sometimes when you go that extra mile, it's deeper than the fucking YouTube streets. It's deeper than giving a fucking reaction. It's deeper than that, okay? It's something right here on your pressure or on your mind that is not fucking right that you will go the extra mile to do some dirty ass shit. I don't understand that. Okay, and that's where I also tell y'all, I don't understand the YouTube streets. This shit is grimy. This shit is fucking foul and no good. Okay? But then too, you have to look at yourself and the people that sit here and praise this fucking shit. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to praise me on all the shit that I do wrong. I don't want that. Okay? I want somebody to be able to say, hey, Lala, girl, you know, now, well, lie, it seemed this way. Let me see. Because sometimes you can get caught up in it. And that's just what it is. That's all I want to say, you know. At the end of the day, and I'm losing my voice now because I have too many videos. At the end of the day, with these ladies and not liking these ladies or these ladies not being on certain levels where they supposed to be, okay? And this is what I say, and I'm snatching reactor and all that shit off. I'm human. I'm human, but I'm just like them, okay? Let me say it like that. Snatch that reaction shit label off of being a reactor. At the end of the day, these women, Olivia, I don't know, because her mental is fucked, okay? But let me say this. I'm going to exclude her a little bit, okay? But I'm going to talk about Strong Mama Chrissy, and I'm going to talk about JJ. Now, I'm taking the reactor shit off, okay? even though you get on here and you talk about them, okay? They don't have their shit together. They're not where we see where they should be, okay? We don't like what they give, not saying Strong Mama Chrissy, but JJ with her kids, okay? And this God's situation and bring it on, okay? But the thing of it is, when you put content out here, you have that right. You have that right to get on here and you have that right to talk. You have that right to express yourself. You have that right to give your thought and opinion. You have that right. But also giving your thought and opinion, okay? You have to put yourself in them shoes to say, okay, has my life always been just good? Have my life always been where shit, I know my worth? Have my life always been where every guy that I have talked to have been good and great? Have my life been where with my kids sometimes and some days I just didn't give good and great, but I thought that's what I was giving? Have my life been where some days was shit, I'm just dealing with shit and, I'm lazy as fuck? I have not, okay? But for as them, nobody know, okay? And I can say in each situation where they have tried, okay? At the end, whoever you decide to talk to in your life, if he is a felon, okay? And this the type of shit that I don't like. There's a lot of people that support these reactors, okay? And support reactors, support me, okay? That is in the same situation as these ladies. You cannot tell me that you have not ever in your life dated a felon. My kid's father, okay? He is a felon. Yeah, my oldest kid's father is a felon. You cannot tell me that you have never been in a situation where you just, okay? You cannot tell me that you have never been in a situation where you have talked to maybe more than one or two guys. Let's be real here. Real life. Throw that shit on the table. That's why I say somewhere in life we forget where the fuck we done been. We forget where the fuck we done came from, okay? Life ain't always been good and great for every fucking body. Everybody goes through that level to where at some point you finally get it. So since I have finally fucking got it, does that mean that I try to knock over and push them or step on them and go over and beyond to try to do them fucking dirty? For what reason? Does it mean that I sit on my platform, okay, and all my shit's supposed to be lined up fucking good and fucking great? But at the end of the day, I bend over backwards to make sure that I go behind the scenes, okay, to try to break them, tear them down, better yet, dig some information up to bring out here like I have never been in a bad situation. I have never talked to the wrong guy. I have never, I'm just saying. Sometimes in these fucking YouTube streets, we forget that this is the fucking real world, okay? Even though you want to get on the YouTube streets and you want to put on a fake persona or give I don't know what you would call it, but it's not you and it's not what it seems. Because like I said, if it was anybody else and they would go behind, okay, open that fucking curtain up and go behind your life and go behind where you once was before you are where you are now, what would they have to say? That's what I'm saying. But these are the same people that cannot get on their platform and call their shit out for what it is. That's one thing that I have always gave since day one, okay? And if anybody fucking asks, I will let you know what it is, what it was. I ain't better than. I don't try to give better than. But if I see where shit, damn, okay, well, maybe if I throw this out there like that, maybe they'll fucking catch it, okay? Just to say, hey, been in that shoe before. I done wore that shoe. Don't nobody want to wear that shoe. You understand? I done been with a felon to know what shit, if he put his hands on me and this and that. I understand. I know. Okay? But does that mean that shit, I'm going to knock you off your... I can go on and on. Okay? But somewhere, somehow, we lose our fucking self to where we do not think about the next person. Why the fuck is that? Like you have never been in no type of position. You can't tell me. Because the same ones that get on their platform right now, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Because guess what? I'm not going to give this. I'm not going to speak on this. But I'm going to get on here like my shit is fucking good and great. That's what I'm saying. And you can't tell me that there ain't been no time that you have ever talked to somebody that where they shit wasn't together or they shit was fucked up. You can't tell me that. Now, that's one reason that I do stay in my fucking lane and out of the way, okay? Because for one, I don't come on with fake shit. I don't want nobody to look at me like shit, my shit is this. No, I want you to understand that shit. I can get on that same level with you so you can understand me, okay? I can get on that same level with you for you to know like, hey, I've been there before. I see it. I got it. I understand. That's what I give. And that's what I've been given, okay? But I can sit back now and see the shit for what it is, because if I take myself out of this position and then I look, because there is no way when I was watching Strong Mommy Chrissy, I was watching her fucking two ways. I was watching her as being a reactor to come up and see what I'm going to say about this video. But I also watched that live as being if I was in her fucking shoes. Who the fuck is sick enough to do some shit like this? At the end of the day, if these ladies ain't about shit, struggling bitches, however you want to put it out here or call them, why do you have to go behind the scenes to try to grab shit? For what? And I've been said, y'all can go way back. Why the fuck do y'all dox people? Why the fuck do y'all try to give people information? Because the same people that do this shit, okay? If anybody was to do that shit about y'all, how would y'all like it? I'm just saying. Because nobody is perfect. Everybody got fucking skeletons and dinosaurs and fucking monsters in their fucking closet. Everybody. Okay? It doesn't matter how pretty you sit on your platform. It doesn't matter how good you are dressed on your platform. All y'all, okay? All y'all have some type of dirt. Okay? Shiesty. Yeah. Negative. Skeletons in your fucking closet. So what makes you better than? Okay? What makes you better than? You're not. I mean, and that's just how I feel about it, y'all. Sometimes it get you pissed off. That's like, I get on here, I talk about JJ, I talk about this, but what makes me mad is with the kids. What makes me mad is the guy. But can I change anything about her situation? No. Is she gonna make her own decisions and her own choices? Don't she have to find her worth at some point? Shit, she just fucking 30. Hell yeah. Can you tell me that I found mine at 30? Probably not, okay? Probably close to 35 to where I said, look, I gotta do different. I'm just saying. I want this type of guy, okay? I want this. It's all about steps and levels, okay? But it's the things that we say, okay, that make the shit not right, okay? Make the shit wrong as fuck. And I'm saying that. Nobody is going to speak up and say the shit. Why not? When you see somebody doing some shit wrong, some shit that is violating, some shit when there are kids involved, and we have too many people come on here to say they give a fuck about the kids. How can you give a fuck about the kids when you're doing dirty ass, dumb shit? I'm just saying. Let me know. How can you care? How can you care? They don't, okay? Then I would go back and say, as I said, well, shit, Strong Mommy Chrissy put too much out. She do. I'm not taking that back. She do. And also saying, well, shit, you shouldn't let the next person know your move. I stand on that. But I can't stand for somebody going behind trying to dox somebody, trying to get info, trying to figure out about her fiance. I can't high five that shit, okay? Because if you was in that position, if you was in that situation, you wouldn't want nobody to do it to you, okay? And just like when the people try, you come on and do the same shit. I'm just saying. But I know one thing, okay? And can't nobody fucking tell me different. The shit ain't fucking peaches and cream, and the shit ain't good and great. And who want to come against it, okay? Because one thing that I have, and y'all already know it, my fucking insight, okay? Insight on a lot of shit. But you can get on here, and as I said before, I come on. Some days I don't care, okay? All I'm trying to get is my point across, and that's it. But you can come on, just like Olivia. Peep it. Put your pretty little makeup on. Make sure your hair is good and great. Make sure I'm dressed from head to toe, okay? Make sure I'm giving this whatever the fuck you want to call it, because I can't think of the word right now. This is what I put on, okay? And this is what I give. But behind all that, shit is fucked up. See, Olivia, her mental gone. So what do you think about the rest of these people? I'm just saying. But how can you even get on your platform and do the shit that you do, knowing your shit ain't all good and great? Your shit ain't all together. There probably have been times where shit, there's another woman, somebody cheat. That's life, period. But we get on and we talk about it because guess what? It's entertaining. Entertaining, okay? It's gossip. You know how you gossip. But when you cut that camera off, I don't care what you got going. You know? I don't want no information on nobody trying to pull it out. Only thing I want is on the YouTube streets. You get what I'm saying? That's it. I learned my lesson from the first time with Sean Mommy Chrissy. I learned, okay? It's certain things that you will talk about. It's certain things that you won't talk about. It's certain things that you will bring up. It's certain things that you won't bring up. Because at the end of the day, turn this YouTube shit off. Turn that It's Lala shit off. I'm just like you, okay? I'm just like you. I don't need nobody all up in my fucking background. I don't need nobody all up in my fucking business. It does not matter if I vlog my life or not. Only thing that y'all should get on here and talk about or bring to the YouTube streets is what the fuck I put out. But going in the background when I'm not even on camera to try to dig up my life, to try to dig up to find some type of scoop or dirt to bring forward, how is that? But there's one thing that I can say about me, and I didn't put the video out yet. With me changing, y'all, I am starting to recognize my wrongs. I'm starting to recognize my flaws, okay? When I go back on my reactions, there's a lot of shit that I don't like. I don't like what I hear. That's why I decide to go a little different, okay? That's where I also decide to say, you know what? There's enough fucking reactors, okay? There's enough people on here talking about these ladies. It's enough, okay? But there's not enough people on here to bring good, okay? Try to instill good. Try to empower to make the next, you know what I'm saying? The next black woman. The next one that shit may could be like these ladies, but sometimes they lose their way. Sometimes they don't have people to just encourage them to know at the end of the day you can do better than what you are doing. You don't have too much of that. But what you have here is people digging up dirt, trying to bring the next bitch down for what? I'm just saying. Talk about the fucking content that is put out. Why do you have to go dig up shit to bring it forward? What are you earning at the end? What are you earning? What are you earning? Because if the only thing that you are earning by putting somebody's life and kids' life at risk, in harm's way, okay? Because being a reactor or not, there's a lot of people in the YouTube streets that do not like these women, but theirs is a little bit fucking deeper. A little bit deeper. So it doesn't matter how you try to come different to try to make it seem like, oh, okay. They will always go against it because what they feel and the pressure in their heart is a little bit deeper. A little bit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's real life. So at the end, you will question yourself, is it really worth putting people's life at risk? Because people is really fucking crazy. I'm just saying. Them kids. For one, I wouldn't do it because kids are involved, okay? Kids should never have to look over their shoulder or worry about absolutely fucking nothing. And I think as being a mother and as being a parent, you shouldn't even have to worry when you're sending your kids out that door, okay? You shouldn't even have to worry when you step outside that door because you're trying to do YouTube and provide for your kids. Now, I'm not speaking as this Lala. So anybody got any shit to say, I ain't speaking as this Lala. I'm speaking real life, grown ass woman, real shit, okay? There's no fucking way. But it's people that take it over and beyond. So that is what you call a fucking stalker. That is what you call fucking harassing, okay? And there's no way that you can clear that shit up. That's what you call that. So when you say, oh, this and oh, that, that's what you call fucking obsessed. Because I don't give a fuck about where you stay. I ain't trying to find the shit. I ain't trying to put the shit on display, okay? But if I did, only thing that I'm trying to say is watch yourself. It's not always people in the YouTube streets. Watch the people that is around you. Okay, doing YouTube is one thing. You have to be careful no matter what. Okay, it might be somebody that sees you and then seen you. Okay, but you don't know of them. Be careful. And I say that because you put kids out here. You have some people that's in the same places, the same shopping places as you. You don't see them, but they see you. Open your eyes, stay woke, and pay attention because that's real life. I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all. Okay, I'm about to lose my voice. And that's real shit. And what I'm saying, y'all, don't take it as it's Lala reactor mode. Fuck that. I'm talking real life here. When some shit is wrong, the shit is wrong. But I did speak on them fighting for attention because this is what these ladies do. Okay? These are the same situations that they put out and go through every year. Do you understand? Okay, so when you have that all the time, you only look at it one way. But reading a lot of different comments, it makes you look at it different ways to come up with a different, like, you know what? That kind of makes sense. And I ain't scared to do that. Because at the end, I'm not worried about people agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just worried about shit, what I'm putting out, making sure shit, it makes sense. And trying to make it make sense. And that's what I wanted to say. It's too much going on, okay? And real shit. At the end, I feel when there's kids involved, even in anybody that don't have kids, but when you have kids involved, little small kids at that, you should have enough respect, not only for yourself as being a woman and being an older woman, but have some type of respect for her kids, even if you don't have no fucking respect for her. Respect the fact that she is a fucking mother. Respect that, okay? Respect that she has a lot of kids that she has to try to cover and protect. Respect that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, whatever her boyfriend, if he's a felon, whatever he doing, just know you ain't got to sleep with him. You ain't got to be with him, okay? So trying to dig up shit on him or bring shit up on him for what? Okay, if they didn't put it on the YouTube streets for you to actually get on here and say some shit about it, why would you? What's the point? You got yours, right? You happy, you satisfied, you good and great, right? So why the fuck would it matter? It shouldn't. And if it only mattered for a click, a view, a coin or two, I'm just saying, is that what you really worth? Is that how you carry yourself? Do you respect yourself? Okay? Is that what you want somebody else to give you? Because I'm going to tell you, when they say karma is a bitch, it is a bitch. Okay? So at some point, at some time, you want to open your eyes up and you want to acknowledge what the fuck you are doing. And if